Good morning. It has been very windy overnight. I don't know if you can hear it right now. It's calmed down a little bit, but it's windy. And then we've had some severe rain, and we are in a flood watch until 8 o'clock tonight. Once it gets daybreak, we're gonna have to go out and survey the homestead because I have a feeling we have some trees down. We'll have to check to see how the Highland cattle are. It was extremely windy. It was just as windy, if not windier, than when we were winter camping last weekend. So it's gonna be interesting to see. And it looks like most of our snow is melted. And then with all this rain we're getting, it's gonna be interesting to see what the homestead looks like come daybreak. I'm not seeing any snow, which is a good thing, but also means we're probably flooded out pretty good. Since it's supposed to be raining all day, I just started the generator, top off the batteries this morning. I'm gonna go inside, I'm gonna do some editing. I'll see you guys come daybreak. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but I'm assuming that's the brook rushing. After we do chores, we're gonna have to get down there and see what the brook looks like, because that's pretty loud if you can hear that from here. I'm thinking you guys can hear it too. It's gonna be an interesting day. I just looked, we got a half-inch rain overnight, and we have melted pretty much all of our snow. We have snowbanks, but not very much. And that snowbank yesterday was 3 times the size it is right now. Over there in the shaded spots, you can see some snow, and then like down over here, the sun doesn't get well, but can you hear that? Yeah. We'll have to go down and check out the brook and see how it's doing. And then we'll take a survey of the land with the trees with all the wind last night. Check on the Highland cattle, see how they're doing. They're saying we were getting wind gusts up to 50 miles per hour, so it was loud. Good morning, sweet potato. You got any babies? Any babies in there? No babies yet. Did you sleep good? Good morning, pumpkin. Let's take a ride down below and see what we're in for, because that brook is definitely loud. Well, it looks like 2 trees down. One broke off up there, and then that one, yeah, it was right there. So basically those 2 trees growing right next to each other. It smells good like a Christmas tree, but we'll definitely have to clean that up after we have breakfast.
That's what I was thinking. The top of that tree would be a perfect Christmas tree.
It smells so good.
Well, it won't last until Christmas, so. Let's
keep heading further down below and see what we run into. What do you think we gotta find?
A lot of water. Oh my God, look at it.
Oh wow. Yeah, that's pretty high.
I don't know, I don't think it went over the road.
Okay, it's high, but yes, it's definitely not over the road. We're gonna hear it stop. The water is definitely high and flowing good, but the road is high and dry.
Depending on how much rain we get today.
Right. So this is the low spot in the road. So if it does go over the road, it usually goes over right there.
Pretty close.
So it's getting close, but I mean, that looks pretty good. So we got about a ½ inch of rain overnight. We probably lost about half of the snow that we had left, which was still quite a bit. So now during the day today, we're supposed to get 1/4 inch of rain. So the big question is how much water is still up high that needs to come down? Because once you get like a flooding in areas, it doesn't all just come at once. You have like the mountain areas that start to come down over time. I know we have a flood watch until 8 p.m. tonight. This is looking really good considering how much rain and how much snow has melted. So if this is the peak, which I'm not sure if it is or not, we're in good shape. We'll just have to keep an eye on it throughout the day and see what it looks like. This culvert is doing its job. The end of this culvert's got some debris in it, so I'm gonna pull it out and then hopefully the water will flow better through this. That's gonna help a lot. I'm glad everything is working the way it's supposed to be. I'll have to keep an eye on all the culverts because if something floats in from flooding and it blocks the culvert, that's when you get in trouble. We should go look at the big ones. They look like they're flowing good, but we want to make sure there's no ice by them.
I don't really think you can do anything about these ones because you're not going to be able to.
No, there's no ice by them. They're in good shape.
Yeah. So loud.
Over here, it almost sounds like the ocean waves crashing. All right, let's grab the chainsaw. Make sure this is running first before we go down and cut that tree. It's the time of the year to start getting all of our equipment running again. See if she's got enough gas in it to do the job. Yeah, I better fill it up while we're here.
Oh.
Might as well get the excavator fired up. We'll use that to get the tree. It's like sprawling over the ditch. It doesn't look very big, but the ditch is pretty wide and deep, so it's a lot easier. It'll be a lot easier just to go over there with the excavator, grab it, pull it over so we can cut it easier. And we're gonna be needing this thing shortly anyway, so we might as well get it out, get it running, and see how it's working this time of the year. Turn the battery on. We've got a battery disconnect in here. So that's on now. Let's get inside and fire it up. Fired right up. I like it. We'll let it warm up for a minute and we'll go get the rest of our supplies we need. I made pretty short work of that. We got get over on the other side and cut down these stragglers that kind of came over when it fell down. Pick up the stuff, and then I'll cut this up into little shorter sections. And I think we have a plan for this stuff later on. So we're just gonna set it over a little bit further off the road, and then we're gonna come back and take care of it. Let's get it cut up into manageable pieces and get this all cleaned up. Then we'll have to go check out the rest of the road and see what it looks like. Well, I'd say right there is why that tree blew down. Grab some sticks and lug them off the road, mister. Take this and go. Can't believe how wet we got just in the short time. Everything is soaked, and it's just a nice light drizzling rain.
I got water running down my arm sleeves.
It's dripping off your nose.
Is it?
Yeah.
Are you sure that's water?
Yep.
We should check out the culvert one more time before we head up.
Well, let's bring the excavator up. I want to fuel
Okay.
it up. Then once we get the excavator back up, we're fueled up. We'll leave the excavator out because we're probably gonna need it for more stuff. And then we'll go down, check down there, and then we'll go up above and see how everything up above is doing. We got the trees cut up to how we want them. They're stacked on the edge of the road so we can come back and take care of them. I mean, everything is just soaked right now. So, yeah. It feels good to get the road open back up. The only ones who really love this weather is the chickens. They love the rain. I lied. Brutus also loves this weather. Don't you, mister? You love getting wet, muddy, and dirty.
He don't care what the weather is, actually.
He does not. Doesn't faze him one bit. Looks like somebody's crimped all of his hair today when it's wet. I can't get over how much snow we melted. That's all she wrote. Now that the snow out here is melted, I'm gonna have to go fuel up my bulk tank. Sometimes we can have bulk fuel, like 50 gallons of it sitting around and not 5 gallons of it at a time. We'll leave it here. If we need it for the water line, we'll bring it back down. Or if I need to fix a washout from anything flooding out, it's right here ready to go. I've been trying to find out when the water's gonna crest, but I can't find that anywhere. Cresting means the high part, like when it's gonna get to the height and then start going back down. It's always nice to know that, but nobody's telling me that right now. It's been a couple of hours since we've been down there, so let's head on back down there and see what it looks like now. So I feel like it's come down some. What I'm going off of first, I noticed logs sitting up in the pasture. So that's telling me the water was up higher and pushed those in. And then the second thing I was looking at is water is not going through the culvert anymore. So.
All right. I was thinking it would look less too.
It's just barely trickling out here. Where this morning when we were first down here, it was flowing good.
Yep.
So that should be the crest as of right now. We're supposed to stay above freezing today, I think 40s. And then I think we're supposed to rain all day, but only a quarter of an inch. Let me get the weather app up, see what it's calling for now. It's not as loud either.
No.
You can see the ice sitting in different spots. So it's supposed to drizzle like this the rest of the day and get 4/10 more of an inch of rain, maybe some snow showers overnight. And then tomorrow's supposed to be in the 50s, and then we're supposed to be in the 60s for a few days. So I think we're gonna finish melting most of the snow, but if this is most of the rain, we should start hopefully like going down and not getting any more higher flooding. That's encouraging. Let's head on up above and see how the rest of the road's holding up. So this morning, the brook where that corner is was going around the corner, but it was also coming out right here, coming out and then hitting the ditch and going down there and flowing good. So it's definitely dropped quite a bit. Kind of cool. Right here is all ice, and there's a deer track, a couple of them, that are now all full of ice, and it almost looks like a fossil. It's all full of ice. And then another one right there. So we got two culverts over here, and they're both flowing. So that's encouraging, nothing plugging them. This time of the year, we like to go run up, check all of our culverts, make sure there's nothing blocking them, because if there is, that means trouble.
Well, it's a good thing we got our camera trip in because the snow has pretty much melted. We have a little bit of snow here up in the trail area, but it's pretty much just ice what's left, so.
Yep. Let's go check on the next culvert.
This was so much snow. There was so much snow right here. Now it's just ice.
This area is flowing really good. Let's check out the culverts. So I think we have 2 or 3 in this section.
Don't fall in.
There's actually still some ice down below. That's like the solid color you're seeing. So this down there and over here, there's turkey tracks frozen in the ice. Next. That's flowing good.
Careful.
Let's go check the next one. Choo! It's like a speeding bullet coming out of that one. Holy moly. It's coming out of that culvert good. It's got some speed to it. Too bad we didn't have like a radar gun. We could see how fast the water's flowing.
Oh, really?
That'd be kind of cool. Or you could put something probably on it and you could see how fast that was going, but we don't have that technology.
It's so loud. It's pretty. That's coming off the mountains right here.
Yep.
Like all those spots just flowing down. Crazy. It's beautiful.
It's looking good though. I'm impressed with how well it's doing. You never know what's gonna happen every springtime. I think it's time to get back in and head on up. This rain's coming down harder and it's windy. It's not a nice day. Oh, gross.
Already to another one?
Yeah, we got another culvert right here. Let's check this one, make sure it's flowing good. It's flowing and flowing good. In the past years, we have found culverts that have been plugged with debris, all sorts of stuff, and then it starts to come up and wants to wash over the road. And if you do that, you're gonna wash out a culvert, you're gonna wash out the road. So you're a lot better off going, if you got culverts on your property, checking them out when it's raining like this or before a big rain, especially in the springtime, because you never know what happened over the winter. You can have just debris lying and pooling up, and then this big melt just kind of pushes it all into the culverts, and then that's when you get into trouble. I can't get over how much more snow there is from like here on up. So let's head on up. Check out the pond. There isn't any culverts until we get past the pond. We can go and see how the pond's doing.
Look at that snow.
The pond's still got a good amount of snow. Where I packed down to do winter camping the first time, still got a lot of snow, so we could set the tent up right here.
Right now?
Yeah, we can do some camping right now.
In the rain?
Yeah, why not?
Have fun. Look hard, do you see any moose?
Oh, any moose? I'm not seeing any. I'm thinking they're bedded down today.
Ah.
There's some moose poop
Moose
for
poop.
you.
Big pile of moose poop. Where are you, moose?
You want his antler. We got one culvert here. It's flowing, letting everything across. We got the pond. That's all still covered in ice. On this end, it's all still covered in ice, so it's going under the ice. It's going through the culvert under the ice and like bubbling up over here and over there. Making some weird noises. You can see the groomed trail past the ditch here. It's all still covered in ice and the water's flowing over it.
Oh, it's the wind and the,
Yeah.
feels like I'm in the rapids.
We're almost touching the bottom of the bridge. That's crazy. So as much as I want to go check out the rest of the trails, we need to stay off of them. There's no culverts. There's just like water bars and water crossings, which they're gonna do what they're gonna do. There's no culverts to get plugged. So if we go on them now, we're gonna rut them up, make a mess. We need to stay off them. I just like checking like the main section, so that way we can see if we got any plugged culverts. I'd love to go over there and see how the water's flowing, but we'll do more damage to the trails than good, because if you stop putting ruts in, and then the water's gonna stop making a channel down it, and then it's just gonna make your ruts bigger and deeper and worse. So we try to stay off a lot of the trails this time of the year. As much as we wanna go out, we know we're better off staying off of them. It's been a few more hours and the water's back up to where it was first thing in the morning. So it's very interesting to see throughout the day how it's been going up and down, up and down. So we're just going to keep an eye on it and see what happens. So far, we're looking good. The rain's been steady all day, but nothing hard. So hopefully this is the highest it's gonna get. We'll have to wait and see. Before we closed out the video, I wanted to give you guys an update. What a difference 24 hours can make. It is crazy. It's the next day. I just can't get over it. Look at that. It is down quite a bit. There's some big ice chunks sitting up there. So you know it was pretty high. I was really surprised there wasn't more down trees anywhere on the roads that we checked. But yeah, it was windy. We had like 50-mile-per-hour wind gusts, like I had said. So just to have those 2 trees blown down, I think we're in good shape. The trails might have more, but we don't want to check those yet with how wet everything is. But man, look at that. I feel good. Spring is here. Not yet, but it's close. We're lost just about all of the snow. So I'm sure a lot of you guys in the north, hopefully it's the same way where you are, and you probably feel as good as I do about it. It's nice to see all the sun and spring in the air. We love winter, but we always love springtime too. So thanks for coming along on our homesteading journey. You guys are a huge blessing to us in our homesteading flaked video. Give it a thumbs up, share, subscribe, and we'll see you right back here in the next video. Bye.